Dave, what made you not want to watch Tiger King?
Uh, well, the thing about Tiger King is it's like a viral Netflix phenomenon, and that's why everyone cares because it's a viral thing on Netflix that everyone's talking about. This happens all the time. Ever since like Making a Murderer, something else I didn't bother watching. I don't know. I think it's kind of like quote unquote true crime. I just don't really have a lot of interest in, and I feel like it's kind of just better if you just read the story, especially if there's like a good report out there, like you get the idea. But also like I feel like people are like quote unquote lionizing, tigerizing parts of Joe Exotic to a certain extent, which I just don't support, of course, because he's like a piece of shit to animals. So yeah, not really my bag, but I'm definitely in the minority on that one, as the Netflix top 10 will let you know.
Yeah, which is a nice little feature that they've added, and I've been paying a little bit more attention to the top 10. However, I agree. I think the viralness and the sensationalizing around this is definitely playing a part into the popularity. But unlike Making a Murderer, where you have the story, and like you said, you can get some really good reporting or like a good in-depth picture into this. Tiger King had so many parts to it that if you didn't see certain aspects of it, you almost wouldn't believe it. This is possibly the most ridiculous story ever told. Just it's Joe Exotic is the type of character that if I just kept telling you details about this person before you knew it was a real thing, you would probably tell someone to like tone that character back that you're writing because it's just too ridiculous. Like
Right.
this
We
guy
have some notes.
Right. If is as Dave's talking, you can see the picture behind him. I mean, he started his own zoo in Oklahoma where people could get closer than any other reservation. He called it a zoo, not really a zoo. All these tigers there and whatnot, and he also became a recording artist, quote unquote, and released these music videos. He ran for president, ran for governor, hired someone to murder his rival. His rival also probably killed her husband and fed him to tigers. It's there are twists and turns throughout this thing that I was saying what the fuck pretty much every 10 minutes or so, just when they would drop new details. I mean, just like a 5-minute cameo within the second or third episode, they dropped the guy that Tony Montana from Scarface is based off of, to give a little bit of insight into his relationship with Joe Exotic and Doc Mantle, who's another tiger owning person in the country. And that's like a 5-minute thing where he basically like admits like, or it's shown that he admitted in court that he took part in dismembering a body after he claims he didn't kill the person, but someone else did, and he helped them dismember the body. And that's just like a 5-minute like drop in, drop out. We don't hear from him really ever again. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, you just had Scarface on the fucking thing, and this is like not even something that really catches much attention.
Right.
It's absurd, and I think that's the thing that really makes Tiger King so riveting. It's just like the story is something you really can't believe unless you see and see the reporting. Is it good TV? Probably not. It's garbage in a lot of sense.
Is it worth 7 hours? Right? 7 episodes. That's long, right, for a docuseries.
It is. However, it didn't really feel too slow to me at any parts. Like there was just always so much new information coming through. I was kind of like, okay, like I can get down with this. I do think parts of it were maybe a little bit embellished or expounded upon again and again, but really for what it was and for the time it dropped, couldn't have been more perfect, because this is the type of thing that when you have a lot of captive eyes can really get a nice Twitter community going. And there's certainly a lot of memes out there. Do I agree with all of them or support them? No. Joe Exotic and pretty much everybody in this film is a piece of shit. And they're all pretty bad people. But it wasn't entertaining and killed 7 hours of my quarantine. Yeah, and I'm cool with that. So shout out to Netflix for blessing us with the Tiger King content. Have you seen any memes you really like about it?
No, honestly, I can't say I'm seeing too many of them. I'm really avoiding it, living in my own little bubble. So
Mhm.
I know it's a meme factory, but whenever I see them, I just kind of scroll past. So it's one of those things I just decided I'm not gonna figure out what they mean and just let it pass. And I'm very happy to do that.
Probably for the best. My favorite one has just been people merging Joe Exotic's face onto Trump. Just
Mm,
feels very the two people who are kindred souls
yeah,
at
sure
their
they'd be
heart.
friends.
Yeah, they maybe he'll get a presidential pardon. Who knows? He's currently looking for it at least, or asking for it.